नैमिष में जाकर रहो, करो वहां पर याग, पुण्य उदय हो जाएंगे, खुल जाएंगे भाग। हेलो डियर फ्रेंड्स, नमस्कारा, वणक्कम, नमस्काram. Did you ever heard of a place where millions of God are said to reside? Or can you imagine a forest so old, so ancient that even it existed in the first age of the universe according to the Hindu beliefs? That's Naimisharanya. Hindu scriptures say 33 crore, that is 330 million God and goddesses lived here in Naimisharanya, making it an incredibly sacred and one of the most ancient pilgrimage sites, which is believed to date back to the Satyuga. In this video on Naimisharanya Dham, I will give you all the details on the place, which is one of the 8 self-manifested sites of God Vishnu, that is Swayambhu Sthan. And also I will tell you the answers to the following questions. How to reach Naimisharanya Dham? All the places and temples to visit in Naimisharanya Dham. What is the best time to visit Naimisharanya Dham? What is the most efficient and comfortable way to visit the temples of Naimisharanya? And as a bonus, we'll tell you a secret place which is known to only a handful of people, the place where God Shiva himself gives the prasad. So let's get started. Naimisharanya is also called as neemsar or Naimish, and this place is even mentioned in Mahabharata and Puranas as the ancient forest on the banks of the river Gomti. Naimisharanya is a pious land steeped with Hindu mythology, linking it to Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh and Mata Sati. It is said that at a time around 88,000 saints and seers lived, performed penance, meditated and got salvation from here only. How to reach Naimisharanya Dham? Friends, Naimisharanya is located in the Sitapur district of Uttar Pradesh and it is around 90 kilometers away from Lucknow. This distance can be covered in 3 to 4 hours by road, either via Sitapur or via Hardoi. Nearest airport from Naimisharanya Dham is Chaudhary Charan Singh International Airport of Lucknow, which is very well connected with the rest of the country and have international flights as well. There is a railway station in Naimisharanya, but there are limited trains. The other nearest railway station with well connectivity are Hardoi and Balamau Junction. To reach Naimisharanya Dham by road, you can get direct buses from Lucknow, Sitapur and Hardoi at a regular intervals. Along with the state-run buses, there are a lot of options to get a private cab or taxi at an affordable rate from Lucknow, Hardoi or Sitapur. Well, to reach Naimisharanya Dham, I boarded a UPSRTC bus to Naimish from Hardoi. Let me tell you a trick by which you can easily visit all the famous places of Naimisharanya. There is a 16 kilometers circumambulation, that is Parikrama of Naimisharanya, by which you can cover all the famous temples and places of Naimisharanya. Well, you can do this parikrama either by foot or by e-rickshaw also. So now you must be thinking how much an e-rickshaw will charge. I will tell you later in this video, so please keep on watching. In Naimisharanya, all the temples are accessible by 4-wheelers and there are proper parking places near to every temple entry gate. so you can take your own vehicle also. Now let me tell you what are all the famous places to visit at Naimisharanya Dham. We are standing at Chakkratirth, and this is one of the oldest place in the Hindu mythology, and this place is to be believed from the Satyug. It's said that by taking a bath in this holy pond, your all the sins gets washed away, and you can see the people from all over the India comes here, take bath, wash away their sins. You have to take 7 rounds of this stream, and with every round, it is said that every round will wash your sins of one birth. So 7 rounds, 7 births. According to Varaha Purana, there used to live a rishi named as Gaurmukha who obtained a divine crystal, that is Divyamani, from Bhagwan Vishnu. A demon named Durjay with his almighty Akshuni army attacked Rishi Gaurmukha to get the jewel forcefully for his evil deeds. Rishi pleaded God Vishnu for help. God Vishnu used his chakra to destroy the vast army of Durjay and finally beheaded Durjay within a nimish, that is the smallest unit of time, and the place was made an abode of peace. As per another legend, at the end of Dwapar Yug and beginning of Kali Yug, saddened by the atrocities and rising evils of the demons on the earth, all the sages went to God Brahma and requested him to tell a place where they all can perform rituals and worship without any fear of evil spirits, no grief or pain. Brahmaji meditated and remembered God Vishnu in his heart and created a chakra with the power of his mind and told all the sages to follow chakra, and wherever it stops, that will be the most sacred place and center of knowledge, science and academic meditation. After visiting all the places on Prithvi Lok, the chakra stopped at one place and announced, "This is the most holy place. Here you can sit in any direction or at any place and your tapasya will be definitely fruitful." Lalita Devi Temple. The temple is an ancient shrine, and as per the legends, when Devi Sati, the wife of Lord Shiva, burnt herself in the Yajna Agni after Daksha Yajna, Shiv carried her body on his shoulder and started the dance of destruction, Tandava, due to which, to save the world, Bhagwan Vishnu used his chakra and divided Devi Sati's body into 108 parts.
The heart of Devi Sati is present in Naimisharanya and is one of the Shakti Peeths known as Lalita Devi Temple.
Before visiting Malingadharani Lalita Devi abode, devotees take a holy bath at Chakrakund and walk barefoot to the Lalita Devi Temple. The next temple to visit after Lalita Devi Temple is Kali Shakti Peeth, which is around 300 meters away from it and dedicated to goddess Kali, a goddess well known for her fierce and protective nature. A magnificent and wonderful statue of Kali Mata is worshipped here along with other incarnations of Ma Adi Shakti as per the Devi Bhagavat. There are other smaller shrines dedicated to other deities as well. Standing in front of Tirupati Balaji Mandir of Naimisharanya, and the main deity of this temple is Tirupati Balaji, as from the name itself indicates, and you can see it's a very beautiful architecture and it's designed in the South Indian style of temple architecture, and here it is very quiet and peaceful. It's a must visit place if you are in Naimisharanya. Venkateshwara Swami is worshipped in the Balaji temple of Naimisharanya along with Devi Lakshmi on the left and Bhudevi on the right side. This adorable and marvelous temple, built in the South Indian architecture style, attracts the devotees from all over the South India, and it is located near the Nardanand Ashram. There is a Gaushala in the temple premises as well, so those devotees who want to do a Gauseva or a Gaudan can do it here. The next temple to visit after Balaji temple is 300 meters away from it and it is Shakti Dham temple.
I'm standing in front of Shakti Dham, and this is an Andhra dedicated temple. The main architecture and style are in the Andhra style, and I can see a lot of people from the South India. They are visiting this temple. They are paying their respect to the gods, and this is known as Shakti Dham because here we can see inside the temple where the photography and videography is not allowed, but there are three main deities. That is Gauri Mahadev temple. There is one Gauri Mahadev temple is there. Then the other one is Tripur Sundari Balaji is there, and the third one is Narsingh Bhagwan. So three temples are there inside this temple in this premises.
Veerampalem's Sri Shakti Dhamam Andhra Ashram is the place where Shakti Dham temple is situated. At Naimisharanya Shakti Dham, the divine energies are worshipped in the form of a sacred trinity of deities, that is Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, and Goddess Ashtdevi Mata. As you enter the ashram, the first temple you see is dedicated to Lord Ganesha. The main temple is dedicated to Lord Vishnu and is in the upper part of the building. And there is a satsang hall at the ground floor as well. Friends, if you want to stay here, then you can get AC rooms at the rate of 1000 rupees per night. You will get very good vibes here and you can spend 1 to 1.5 hours here. After Shakti Dham, next place to visit in Naimisharanya is Gomti Ghat. Here also devotees comes from all over the India and take a holy dip in the holy waters of the Gomti river. And as for your information, Naimisharanya is located in the south direction of Gomti river. After a visit to Gomti Ghat, we will go to Pandav Killa.
Pandav Fort. It is an ancient fort where the Pandavas are said to put up during their years of exile. There is a Patalpuri Hanuman temple which was established by Pandavas about 5005 years ago in Dwapar Yuga, whose description is written in Skanda Puran. The 5 Pandavas worshipped Hanumanji at the time of Vanvas and spent the time of Vanvas here. Hence, it is known as Pandav Fort. The fort bears the idol of Panch Pandav along with Lord Krishna. Hanumangarhi Temple. In Treta Yuga, when Ahiravan abducted Ram and Lakshman and took them to Patal Lok, Hanumanji went and fought Ahiravan and defeated him. While carrying Ram and Lakshman on his shoulders, Makaradhwaj shifted their way, and this concluded in Hanumanji appearing in Naimisharanya. There is a magnificent stone-carved standing 18-feet statue of Lord Hanuman with Bhagwan Ram Lakshman sitting on his shoulders. This temple is also known as Bada Hanuman Mandir as well as Dakshineshwar, as after emerging from Patal Lok, Hanumanji flew towards Lanka, which is in south direction. So the idol of Lord Hanuman here is facing southwards, which is very rare.
In the vicinity of Panch Pandav Killa and Hanumangarhi, there is another famous temple of Naimisharanya, and that is Khatu Shyam Mandir. This temple is dedicated to Sri Khatu Shyam Ji. Most of the time here satsangs and kirtan is going on in this temple. Now from Khatu Shyam Mandir, we will go to Ram Janki Mandir. Ram Janki temple is dedicated to Lord Ram, and the deity is worshipped here along with his brother Lakshman and his wife Mata Sita. In Ram Janki Mandir, rooms are available for devotees to stay here for a night, and the charges are approximately 500 rupees for non-AC room and 1000 rupees per night for an AC room.
We are standing in front of Vyas Gaddi, and Ved Vyas is considered to be the guru of humans, and Ved Vyas is the one who had done the Rachana of 4 Veds. 6 Shastras and 18 Purans. And so this is the Vyas Gaddi. And you can see a very old banyan tree, 5,099 years old banyan tree, and it has been survived to its roots and branches. So you can see the hanging roots. It changes its place from one place to another.
Vyas Gaddi. Vyas Gaddi is dedicated to Ved Vyas. It is an ancient religious place to worship Saint Ved Vyas and other deities. It is the same place where Saint Ved Vyas divided the Vedas into 4 parts, written Puranas. He orally propagated Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Purans to his disciples Jaimini, Vaishyamayam, Sukdev, Sut Mahamuni and Angira Rishi. Later, Shaunaka Rishi had performed a 12-year tapasya and preached here, which was attended by a large number of seers. There is an ancient banyan tree as well, which is said to be a blessed, and is believed that anyone who performs yoga under this tree can get rid of any incurable disease.
Just in front of Vyas Gaddi, there is Manu Satrupa Taposthali. Here Maharaj Manu and his wife Maharani Satrupa did penance for thousands of years to get God Vishnu as their child. And the wish of theirs was fulfilled in Treta Yuga, when Bhagwan Ram was born as a child to them as a result of a boon given to Manu Satrupa by God Vishnu. So friends, these were the temples which are situated inside Naimisharanya. But there are few temples which are outside and in the vicinity of Naimisharanya Dham and are very famous. So we will visit them as well. And first of them is Char Dham Temple. Char Dham Temple is located at a distance of 500 meters from Kalipeeth Chowk in Naimisharanya on the main road. This temple is a unique combination of 4 famous shrines of Hindus in a single temple. So, this temple is divided into 4 temples dedicated to Rameshwaram, Jagannath Puri, Badrinath and Dwarka Dham. The serene ambience fused with the pacifying white marble and intricately carved temple with the lush green gardens compels visitors to spend some time here. The Char Dham temple implies the idea that the virtues of all the 4 abodes are found in Naimisharanya, and the journey of Char Dham Yatra is incomplete unless you visit Naimisharanya Dham. After the darshan of Char Dham temple, the next famous place to visit in Naimisharanya is Yagyashala.
We are standing in front of world's largest Yagyashala, and this Yagyashala was started 11 years back, and since then the Akhand Agni is prajwalit in the main kund.
And my dear friends, you won't believe that this is the world's biggest Vedic Yagyashala. This Yagyashala is located in the Vyas Dham, which is in the right side of Thakurnagar Chauraha, NaimishDham.
खेती सूखी धर्म की दूषित हुआ समाज त्राहि त्राहि सब कर रहे जब गिरी पाप की गाज.
After Yagyashala, next is the secret bonus place which I promised earlier in this video, and that is Rudravrat Tirth.
So we are in Rudravat, and here Shivaji is inside the Gomti river. And here first you have to give him the Bel Patra, and then you have to offer him the flowers, and then you have to offer him your offerings, that is your fruit. And whatever fruit remains goes inside the river, that is being accepted by the god, and whatever comes out, whatever fruit floats, they are your prasad and you have to accept them. So that is the thing it's going on over here. You can see behind my back, people are there, devotees are there, you can see that.
Rudravrat is really very miraculous, rare and unique evidence of the miracle of Mahadev, which even astonishes the scientists as well, along with the devotees a normal public. This unique and only temple of Lord Shiva, where Shivling is not visible, as it is believed that in the depth of the Gomti river, there is a Shivling of God Shiva. Rudravrat is about 3 kilometers from Thakurnagar Chauraha and 8 kilometers from Chakkratirth. The miraculous things which happens here due to the grace of God Shiva are that when someone pours milk into the river, the milk goes directly as a straight line in place of dissolving with the current like usual. The Bel Patra leaves which are offered to God Shiva sinks here in the river, whereas on offering 5 fruits in the temple kund, 2 or 3 returns back, while the rest gets accepted as offering in the water, and those 2 or 3 returned fruits are considered as the prasad from God Shiva himself. This is a Swayambhu Shivling, and the serene banks and the tranquil atmosphere reaches to the soul of the visitors.
Dev Deveshwar Mahadev. On the outskirts of Naimisharanya, there is a peaceful place and a temple dedicated to God Shiva. During the war between Vrittasur and deities, Vrittasur was undefeatable due to a boon received from God Shiva, that Vrittasur cannot be killed from any weapon made of wool or metal. To seek a solution to this problem, Lord Shiva established Dev Deveshwar Mahadev temple in the dense forest of Naimish to please God Shiva. God Shiva told Indra to make a weapon from the bones of a great saint, Dadhichi. All the deities reached Maharshi Dadhichi for help. Maharshi Dadhichi agreed and sacrificed himself to give his body, which was later used to make Vajra, the weapon of bones. And using the same weapon, Vajra, Indra defeated Vrittasur and killed him. Dev Deveshwar Ghat. After putting an end to the tyranny of the demon king Ravana, at this ghat only Lord Ram carried out 10th powerful Ashwamedh Yajna.
Now friends, I will tell you what are the e-rickshaw charges for visiting all the temples in and around in Naimisharanya. The charges of e-rickshaw are around 100 rupees per person for visiting the temples within the Naimisharanya, and 100 rupees per person for the 4 temples which are around Naimisharanya. Those are Char Dham, Yagyakund, Rudravrat and Dev Deveshwar. E-rickshaw will be the best option if you want to visit all the places of Naimisharanya. Even you can negotiate on the charges as well. Now, what is the best time to visit Naimisharanya? Naimisharanya Dham being located in Uttar Pradesh, the weather here is subtropical. Summers are very hot and temperature can go up to 40 degrees Celsius, whereas winters can be cold with the minimum temperature falling up to 3 degrees Celsius. So keeping these facts in mind, the most suitable time to visit Naimisharanya Dham is in the months of September, October, November and February, March around Holi festival. Now friends, let's talk about the cuisines and food options in Naimisharanya Dham. The cuisines and food stuff available in Naimisharanya is fulfilling and each bite bursts with flavors. And in front of every famous temple, there are a range of food stalls and eateries available offering typical UP food. Next is, what are the accommodation facilities at Naimisharanya Dham? Well friends, to visit all the places and temples of Naimisharanya, one day trip is enough. But for those who wants to spend one night here, plenty of hotels, ashrams and dharamshalas are available near Chakkratirth and Lalita Devi Temple. There are a number of religious trusts here which offer shelter services to the pilgrims taking up this journey. Dormitory facilities and South Indian food is also available at Sri Balaji Temple. Well, fellow voyagers, this was all from the place where if one performs penance for 12 years, goes straight to Brahmalok. Where visiting to this place, Naimisharanya, is equivalent to visiting all the Tirthsthans. Friends, please let me know in comments about your experience, or if you have any queries or questions, I will try to reply all of them. Bye bye. Take care. Om Namo Narayana.